Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and it's just a short video just to reveal the outcome of the MOT test on the Skoda Fabia. And unfortunately it was a fail. So let's explain why the Fabia failed the MOT. So we put the Fabia in for the MOT at the weekend down to our local farmers in Musselburgh, and well, slight thing I was worried about was the handbrake. It seemed to go up pretty high, but that wasn't what the car failed on. The car failed on a broken spring and a leaking shock absorber. Totally not what we were expecting. So back in May 2018, I changed the springs on this car to some Derenza lowering springs, and I've had no issue with them at all. It actually gave the car quite a nice little stance, and I think it succumbed to the many potholes that there are in Edinburgh. We think it maybe succumbed to one outside the local retail park where it was like you could not avoid it. You had to drive into it. And we think that's where the spring was broken and where the shock absorber got busted. So what I'll just do now is I'll just insert a picture of the broken spring. So that's the spring from the Fabia. That's been on the car basically since the car was 3 or 4 months old. That spring went in. And as I said, they gave us no problems. So we got a phone call from farmers who advised that the car had failed its MOT, which I already knew anyway. I knew about a couple of hours before they phoned me. And they were going to get the price. They were going to get the price off a new shock absorber, but I think they were having difficulty in trying to get some springs for the car. But fortunately, I took the liberty when I took the springs off the car back in 2018 that I kept the springs in the shed. And fortunately, we managed to get farmers. We actually asked them if we could refit all the springs, the standard springs, back to the car. You get that old adage where they say, well, we don't really fit customer parts. But after explaining that they were the original springs from Skoda, they just charged us the labour for refitting the springs, and we just priced up a new shock absorber. So we weren't expecting to get the car back on Saturday. But fortunately, about half an hour before the garage was due to shut, we got a phone call saying that the car was ready. It had been serviced, it had been MOT'd, had new shock absorbers fitted, and the springs refitted to the car. So how much has this damage cost us? Well, including the service and MOT, it cost us, and a laser track and alignment, it cost us £584.95. The majority of that work being on the shock absorber and the service and MOT. They just charged us the labour cost for the springs. So it was a relief to get the car back, and don't know if you can see that, we now have a year's ticket for the Fabia. So its mileage now stands at 26,908 when it was MOT'd. So you might have noticed that there's been a couple of little pothole videos on the shorts section of the channel, and we're just trying, it's just a little highlight maybe to try and get the council in Edinburgh to actually physically sort them, because the roads where we stay nearby are shocking. The potholes. We've got a bus terminus that doesn't get used anymore, and the potholes there are immense. We've been caused probably by the amount of buses going around the terminus, and the road's just starting to break up, and when they fill with puddles, it can be difficult to spot where they are. Yeah, so it's not going to be a permanent feature to the channel. You might see the occasional short every so often going up, just trying to encourage Edinburgh Council to basically sort the potholes out. The ones we've reported, the ones up at the fort were apparently reported, and apparently workmen did come out, had a look at it and thought, what are we going to do here, and just walked off, sort of thing, what we're going to fill it with. Apparently the council has one massive pothole machine, which you can fix all the potholes, but there's only one of them. But yeah, so I just thought I'd give a little update on the Fabia and its MOT result. The next MOT is the Escort, and I'm 100% not confident this one's not going to pass. There's a couple of things I'm a bit concerned about. So I'm not expecting a straight pass on that. But yeah, December, January, it's probably going to be an expensive month on the fleet. But anyway, I'll just show you the new ride height of the Fabia. So this is the new ride height. Apparently it's back to standard. Let's see if we can get a shoe in here. Yeah, get a shoe in there. That's the Mighty Car Mods test. I'm not happy with the back. The back seems awfully high for my liking, but I don't know if it's still going to settle. It might settle. Oh, you could get your shoe in there, no problem. But yeah, it's good to have this car back up and running. We call this one the most reliable car in the fleet. Mechanically, it's spot on. It's just the wear and tear parts that we're having to replace now. And this car is, what is it? I'm trying to figure it out. 6 years old. Coming up for 6 years old on the 15th. So mechanically, it's a great little car, but we're just suffering from wear and tear on it. Yeah. Anyway, just thought I'd give a little update on the Fabia and its MOT result. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and we'll catch you in a future video very soon.